Ravage, this key's not for you. Don't think he likes being a prisoner.
Hey everyone, Deshtron Decepticon 23 here today with another review, this time of 25th Anniversary Hound and Ravage. Hound and Ravage first made their appearance in More Than Meets the Eye Part 1, 2, and 3. Hound is an excellent tracker, and he was able to find the Decepticon base with Cliff Jumper. Also, during those few episodes, he had a battle with Rumble, and it is Rumble, it's not Frenzy, people, it's Rumble. He also had a plan with Mirage to create a hologram to confuse the Decepticons, which failed, but that's Hound's main power, is to create holograms with his hologram projector. Ravage, as we know, is Soundwave's cassette minion, who takes form of a panther, and in G1, I think he technically spoke in one episode of the first few episodes, but other than that, it was all just growls and stuff like that from Frank Welker.
The rocket base is 140 kilometers due west of the Autobot camp. Excellent, Ravage! Excellent!
He's a tracker himself. He also appeared in Beast Wars, and it is his G1 self. He had been granted amnesty after the Great War, and he developed a thick Russian accent.
Covert Agent Ravage, at your service.
He worked for the Tripredicus Council, and he became known as Covert Agent Ravage. And he came to the Beast Wars to try to arrest Megatron, but that's another story. So here we have Hound and Ravage. I guess I'll start out with Ravage. He clips on to the back of Hound via these two pegs that you see here. He's listed on the box as a tape, so that is very good. Looks very nice, but as you can see, he's not too boxy, he doesn't have enough 90-degree angles, but that's okay because he has the basic form of cassette, and he has a much better robot mode. Technically it's an animal mode, but you know. So just look at that. Also, Ravage can fit inside the Toys R Us Classics reissue of Soundwave. This will be my first time trying, so it fits quite nicely in there. As you can see, nice Decepticon logo. Yeah, very nice. Get that out of there. For Ravage, I'll just, give him a 9 out of 10, because it's a cassette, and, it's not the best Altmo ever, but, still, it's just so nostalgic that, you can't dock him points for, that. But anyways, to transform him, whoever designed the transformation for this guy should be awarded a prize. It's probably one of the best transformations I've seen. It's really good. So you start by pulling out his legs, then flipping this down. Then you flip it to this side, pull his tail out. I also like how they give detail to almost make it look like a tail here too, but anyways, you fold that in two. Then you fold this part down, and this part down, then you pull out the legs here, and you lift the head from underneath here. And there you have Ravage. Quite a nice little Panther mode. Much, much better than G1. There's no comparison. This guy's flat, this guy's 3D. Though this guy has feet articulation on the actual foot part, but this guy doesn't. The rockets off this Ravage can also fit on this Ravage. This will be my first time trying this too, but looks very nice. Though they do have little molded in rockets there too, but it looks really nice. Very much G1. I really enjoy the mode, and he even has painted eyes, which is good. Though his face looks a bit like a beak. So he even it's nice that he has the painted legs, and he is getting a 10 out of 10. He's perfect in robot mode. Anyways, on to Hound. Very nice Jeep mode, very G1 reminiscent. Would have liked another star on there, like right here, like he had originally. I like the grill. Would have been nice to have had you know, an engine block, but the grill's still nice. You have like a little reel cable there. It's quite a nice little mode. And little, like saying little, he is quite little. He is quite small. But oh well. I also like how we get the seats, and we can clip on this here, and you could see the steering wheel. But anyways, but before I get onto the transformation, I'll give this mode an 8.5, because it's almost perfect, but not quite perfect. But anyways, you start by transforming him by folding in these pegs, which are used to hold Ravage, unclipping his hologram projector from the back of the clip of the seat right here. Then you push down his seats, which will help form his legs. Pull this out. Fold the back part of the seats in, which will also help make his legs. Fold his feet out. Separate his feet. Pull this down, which will help make his waist plate, I guess. Pull his wheels out like so. Pull his arms out. His arms are quite stiff. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but they are quite stiff. And because of that, it's hard to get his hands out later. Then you pull this back, flip the front over. It doesn't lock into place, but it stays there well. Flip up the head, pull out the hands, which can sometimes be difficult. Push the wheels back. They can either be positioned like this or like this. I think the box had it a bit more like this. And there you pretty much have Hound. Very nice. I think he actually looks better than what he looked like in G1, like cartoon-wise. He had an older looking face in G1 and an older sounding voice. And instead of like white, he had like light green. But oh well. This does look nicer, I think. And I like how everything it was planned out nicely, the transformation, like how things can form stuff. Like you have the waist plate here. You have the back of the legs are formed by the seat, which is really cool. Would have liked a bit of hand articulation, but that doesn't. Oh well. You can also move his wheel out here, and you can attempt to put his hologram projector on. It doesn't stay very well. Would have liked it to stay well, because that's a big thing of Hound. Like, that's iconic. Comes off easily. You can also clip into his hand. It stays there well, but I would have preferred it on his shoulder. Very nice head sculpt. Really enjoy it. Nice light piping too. There you can see it. But for his robot mode, I'd give him an 8.52, because it's really nice. The one thing though I have problems with is standing him up, because his feet are so clown-like, and it's hard to get them into a good pose. The feet also kind of remind me of City Commander. I don't have him, but I've seen, pictures. Very nice figure. Pick him up if you get the chance. And this is Decepticon 23 signing out, and I'll see you guys later.